Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
Reacting emotionally never leads to the best outcome.
And that's exactly what Senator Nicolas says may happen with the course of action taken recently by the Guam legislature.
I'm against taking an action that we don't fully understand, and that's definitely what we've done by rushing this.
This month, Judge Francis Tidinko Gatewood issued a decision in the Arnold Dave Davis case, ruling that a native inhabitants-only plebiscite is unconstitutional. A pair of resolutions was introduced shortly thereafter, including one supporting an appeal. Resolution 51 was heard Friday morning with 5 hours worth of testimony with overwhelming support. An emergency session was called later that same day where it was passed by 12 members of the Guam legislature. While 2 senators were excused, Senator Nicolas decided to walk out on the vote.
I did. I will not be part of a vote this significant that is uninformed and rushed. It's a very, very bad thing to do for our people.
Vice Speaker Therese Terlahi introduced the resolution, saying she did not see any reason to delay any further.
I can't see why this is a rush. We've got deadlines. We've got a court decision on our plate right now, and we have to deal with that. I think to do nothing is negligent on our part.
For the Dave Davis case, Terlahi says the governor has until April 7th to appeal. She says the intent of the resolution was to be united. Nicolas, however, says the knee-jerk reaction by lawmakers will have implications on the case.
So we never had an opportunity to fully discuss the implications of the resolution. What I was hoping for was for us to bring the Attorney General in and get their perspective on the issue, perhaps even consult with experts in constitutional law, international law, about what an appeal would really signify. We never did any of that. We just reacted to the emotions and we just rushed the measure, and that's an incredible disservice to the people of Guam.
Terlahi says the testimony from experienced community members helped with its passage.
We got to see people who've been doing this their entire lives. We're new leaders, most of us, and we have the benefit of those who have dealt with Congress, those who've dealt with the United Nations. So we have the benefit of their experience, their wisdom, and they're doing the hard work to educate themselves on all those processes.
A resolution does not guarantee action, but Nicolas says is significant as it sets the record for an official position by the Guam legislature on behalf of the people of Guam.
It gets very delicate at this point because if you further muddy the waters, that's only going to empower any kind of opposition to progress altogether.
Terlahi says Nicolas's concern is not a setback, as she hopes they can still work together to move this forward.
This is something Guam's been pursuing ever since, and we could not let that ball drop under our leadership. And so of course, I did not want to be part of a legislature that does not want to fight for their self-determination. You know, self-determination is not something that's handed to you on a silver platter. Not any nation has received self-determination that way. They've all had to fight for it.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintanilla.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.